Do not speak. Every woman's weak point during seduction, how to conquer and seducate a woman. Leave a like on the video my love, and if you are new to the channel, subscribe to receive new advice. Do this to help the channel continue to grow. Leaving a like is all I ask as a gift. The silent language of seduction, mastering nonverbal cues. In the complex dance of seduction, words are only part of the conversation. Nonverbal cues, from a glance to the posture one adopts, play a pivotal role in signaling interest, attraction, and intent. For men aiming to forge a romantic connection, understanding how to adeptly navigate and interpret these silent signals is crucial. This article delves into the subtleties of nonverbal communication, providing men with the tools to express and read unspoken desires effectively, all while maintaining respect and acknowledging mutual interest. Understanding body language, basics of nonverbal communication. Body language is a fundamental form of human communication that relies on physical behaviors rather than words to convey messages. These behaviors include facial expressions, body posture, gestures, eye movement, touch, and use of space. Understanding the basics of nonverbal communication not only helps in expressing personal interest but also in reading the comfort and interest levels of others. This section outlines key components of body language and explains their effects on interpersonal interactions. Eye contact, conveying interest and confidence. Eye contact is one of the most powerful tools in the art of seduction. It can communicate confidence, assert interest, and establish a connection without a single word. However, it's essential to balance assertiveness with respect and to understand when intense eye contact might be perceived as threatening rather than alluring. This part explores how to use eye contact effectively to signal interest and how to read the responses it elicits to gauge whether that interest is reciprocated. Posture and presence, what you project without speaking. The way a man carries himself speaks volumes about his confidence and intentions. An open, relaxed posture can signal availability and interest, while closed-off body language can suggest disinterest or discomfort. This section provides guidance on how to maintain a posture that projects confidence but also openness, making you more approachable and attractive in social settings. The art of mirroring, building connection silently. Mirroring is a technique where one person subconsciously imitates the gestures, speech pattern, or attitude of another. In the context of seduction, mirroring can help establish a silent rapport and deepen the sense of connection without overt verbalization. This part delves into how to appropriately use mirroring to enhance mutual feelings of understanding and attraction. Facial expressions, smiles and other signals. A smile can be disarmingly effective in breaking down barriers and making someone appear more approachable and attractive. Other facial expressions also play critical roles in nonverbal flirtation. This section examines how different expressions can convey varied emotional states and intentions, and how to employ them strategically in the art of seduction. The role of physical space, navigating proximity and touch. Understanding and respecting personal space is essential in any interaction, particularly in romantic or seductive contexts. This part discusses how to appropriately decrease physical space to create intimacy while ensuring comfort. It also covers the significance of touch, where and how it might be acceptable, and how to interpret reactions to it. Interpreting her nonverbal responses, what she is really saying. Women often express their comfort level and interest not just through what they say but how they say it and what their body says while they say it. This section explains how to interpret various nonverbal cues from women, helping men understand when to proceed with their advances and when to step back. Escalating without words, when to advance and when to pause. The final piece of mastering nonverbal cues in seduction is knowing how to escalate the interaction appropriately. This involves reading cumulative cues and signals over the course of an encounter to determine whether it's appropriate to advance to more explicit expressions of interest. This section offers guidelines on making these decisions with care and respect, ensuring both parties are comfortable with the progression of their interaction. By mastering the silent language of seduction, men can become more adept in forming deeper connections that are respectful and mutual, enhancing their interpersonal interactions and romantic encounters without missteps in communication. If you've made it this far, my love, comment below with the word 100% or something else to let me know, to confirm that you've received the knowledge from the video so far. For more interesting topics, subscribe to the channel, leave a like on the video and share it later. Let's continue. Unlocking her desires, understanding what women want without words. In the nuanced world of romantic interactions, understanding a woman's desires often involves interpreting what is not verbally expressed. For men, developing an awareness of nonverbal cues and empathetic responses can significantly enhance the quality of their romantic engagements. This article dives into how men can more effectively tune into these silent signals, enabling a deeper, more meaningful connection that respects and acknowledges a woman's needs and desires without relying solely on spoken communication. Deciphering silence: what she could be thinking. Silence does not necessarily signify disinterest or displeasure. Often, it can indicate contemplation, comfort, or internal conflict about how to communicate feelings. This section will explore how men can interpret silence in different contexts, understanding that silence can be a complex expression requiring sensitivity and patience. Tips will be provided on how to approach silence without pressure, using empathetic presence to invite openness. Sensitivity to nonverbal cues, key to deeper understanding. Nonverbal cues such as body language, facial expressions, and even the subtleties of eye contact can provide significant insights into a woman's feelings and desires. This part of the article will detail how to develop a keen sensitivity to these signals, interpreting them to enhance understanding and communication in the relationship. Techniques for becoming more observant of subtle gestures and what they might signify will be discussed. Creating comfort and safety, the foundation of connection. The cornerstone of any profound connection is a sense of comfort and safety. This section will explain how nonverbal communication can be used to create a secure environment. From maintaining respectful physical boundaries to using open body language, learn how to make her feel at ease, which is essential for a deeper, more honest exchange of desires and emotions. Nonverbal compliments, appreciation without words. Compliments do not always need to be spoken. A smile, a nod, or a look of admiration can effectively convey appreciation and acknowledgement. This part will teach men how to use nonverbal gestures to show their admiration and appreciation, enhancing the emotional connection and helping their partners feel valued and understood without a word being said. The timing of touch, knowing when and how. Touch is a powerful communicator but must be used judiciously. Understanding the appropriate timing and manner of touch can greatly affect how it is received. This section will guide men on the subtle art of touch in nonverbal communication, how to gauge readiness for physical closeness, respect personal space, and use touch to convey warmth and affection appropriately. Cultural sensitivity in nonverbal interaction. Recognizing and respecting cultural differences in nonverbal communication is crucial. What is considered an affectionate gesture in one culture might be seen as inappropriate in another. This segment will discuss how to be culturally aware and sensitive to these differences, ensuring that nonverbal interactions are respectful and appropriate. Building anticipation and interest silently. Creating a sense of anticipation and interest through nonverbal cues can be an exhilarating aspect of a romantic interaction. This section will explore ways to build attraction and interest through looks, gestures, and silent invitations that add a layer of excitement to the interaction, all while maintaining respect and decorum. Feedback loops, observing and reacting appropriately. Effective communication involves a continuous loop of observing reactions and adjusting behaviors accordingly. This final part will focus on how to establish a feedback loop with nonverbal cues, interpreting her reactions and adapting your own behavior to ensure communication remains open, respectful, and attuned to her comfort level. By mastering these aspects of nonverbal communication, men can better understand and respond to the often unspoken desires of women, fostering a deeper connection that is both satisfying and respectful. This understanding opens the door to more meaningful interactions that are attuned to the nuances of desires without the need for them to be explicitly stated. If you've made it this far, my love, comment below with the word 100% or something else to let me know, to confirm that you've received the knowledge from the video so far. For more interesting topics, subscribe to the channel, leave a like on the video and share it later. Let's continue. Silent seduction, strategies to convey passion without speech. In the dance of romance, not all communication needs to be verbal. In fact, nonverbal cues often speak louder than words, conveying depth and sincerity in ways that speech cannot match. For men seeking to express their romantic and passionate interests, mastering the art of silent seduction can open up new dimensions of communication, enhancing connections without a spoken word. This article explores effective strategies for using nonverbal cues to communicate desire, ensuring these gestures are respectful and keenly attuned to mutual interest. Power of the quiet moments, why silence is your ally. Silence, often underappreciated, holds immense power in the realm of romantic communication. It allows for the sharing of feelings through looks, gestures, and presence, providing space for intimacy to grow. This section delves into why embracing silence can be your greatest ally, helping to foster a deeper connection where words might otherwise interrupt the flow of emotions. Strategies for using silent moments to create a bond, such as shared glances or a quiet walk, will be discussed to show how these can be more eloquent than any conversation. Strategic use of touch, guidelines and techniques. Touch is one of the most powerful nonverbal ways to express affection and desire. However, it's crucial that it is done thoughtfully and consensually. This section provides guidelines on how to incorporate touch into your interactions appropriately. Techniques such as the casual brushing of hands or light touches during a conversation can convey warmth and interest without overstepping boundaries, setting a tone of respect and care. Nonverbal flirting techniques, beyond words. Flirting without words can be subtle yet incredibly effective. This part explores various nonverbal flirting techniques such as playful winks, smiling, and other body language tips that signal interest in a light-hearted, engaging manner. The key is to keep the flirtation fun and respectful, ensuring that it is not only about expressing your interest but also about gauging and responding to her reactions. Using gifts and gestures to express feelings. Small gifts and thoughtful gestures can speak volumes about your feelings. Whether it's a book you know she'll love or a simple cup of coffee the way she likes it, these actions show attentiveness to her preferences and desires. This section discusses how choosing the right gesture at the right time can significantly deepen the emotional connection, demonstrating thoughtfulness and care without needing to articulate those feelings verbally. The importance of timing in nonverbal seduction. Timing is crucial in nonverbal communication. Knowing when to make a gesture, when to pull back, and when to escalate can make the difference between a successful or awkward interaction. This segment provides insights into reading situational cues and choosing moments when your nonverbal overtures will be most effective and appreciated. Reading the room, adapting to her comfort levels. Being attuned to her comfort levels is essential in nonverbal seduction. This involves observing her responses to your gestures and adjusting accordingly. This section focuses on how to read her body language to determine if she is comfortable and reciprocating your interest or if you need to adjust your approach. Maintaining mystery and intrigue. A touch of mystery can enhance the allure of your nonverbal communications. This part discusses strategies for keeping some aspects of your feelings and intentions just subtle enough to intrigue and entice, without becoming aloof. Maintaining a balance between transparency and mystery can keep the romantic tension alive and encourage a deeper exploration of mutual feelings. Long-term nonverbal connections. Building and maintaining a connection over time without always relying on words can create a lasting bond. This final section explores how to continue expressing affection and desire through nonverbal cues long into a relationship, ensuring that the passion remains alive through looks, touches, and shared experiences. By mastering these strategies of silent seduction, men can articulate a deep, passionate interest in ways that words cannot capture. This form of communication not only enhances romantic connections but also enriches the emotional depth of a relationship, building a foundation of understanding, respect, and mutual desire. If you've made it this far, my love, comment below with the word 100% or something else to let me know, to confirm that you've received the knowledge from the video so far. For more interesting topics, subscribe to the channel, leave a like on the video and share it later. Let's continue. Beyond words, cultivating desire through actions. In romantic relationships, actions often speak louder than words. Demonstrating desire and affection through thoughtful gestures can forge deeper connections than verbal expressions alone. For men seeking to strengthen or build intimacy, understanding how to effectively communicate through actions is essential. This article guides men on how to use their behaviors to show genuine interest and affection, emphasizing the importance of respect and boundary awareness in the process. Actions over words, why they matter. The impact of actions on romantic relationships cannot be overstated. Unlike words, which can be forgotten or misinterpreted, actions leave a lasting impression by showing commitment and sincerity. This section explores why physical acts of love and attention are critical in building trust and affection, setting the foundation for deeper emotional connections. Small gestures, big impact, everyday actions that convey care. Often, it's not the grand gestures but the small, daily acts of kindness that reinforce feelings of love and appreciation. From bringing your partner a cup of coffee in the morning to holding the door open, these actions show thoughtfulness and attentiveness to their needs and preferences. This part of the article offers practical ideas for integrating caring actions into everyday life, demonstrating how these gestures can significantly enhance the sense of connection and desire in a relationship. Planning special experiences without a word. Creating memorable experiences is another powerful way to express affection and build desire. This can range from planning a surprise outing to a favorite place to organizing a quiet evening at home. This section discusses how to plan and execute special experiences that cater to your partner's interests and desires, enhancing emotional bonds through shared experiences. The significance of consistency in actions. Consistency is key in cultivating and maintaining desire through actions. Regular, predictable acts of kindness and affection reinforce security and dependability in a relationship. This segment delves into the importance of being consistent with your gestures of love, showing how stability in actions can foster deeper trust and a stronger connection. Protecting her comfort and safety. Respecting boundaries and ensuring comfort are paramount in any interaction, particularly in romantic engagements. This part emphasizes the importance of understanding and protecting your partner's comfort and safety through your actions. It provides guidance on how to be attentive to her feelings and responses, ensuring that your actions always promote a sense of safety and respect. Nonverbal loyalty and support. Supporting your partner goes beyond words of affirmation. It includes actions that show you are reliable and supportive. This section highlights nonverbal ways to demonstrate loyalty and support, such as being present during important events or through body language that conveys solidarity and encouragement in challenging times. Creating rituals together. Rituals, or repeated actions that you do together, can enhance connection and create shared meaning in a relationship. Whether it's a weekly date night, a morning walk, or cooking dinner together, these rituals can strengthen bonds and ensure ongoing engagement. This part explores how to establish and maintain these rituals, using them as a tool to consistently cultivate affection and intimacy. Evaluating the effectiveness of your actions. The final section addresses the importance of reflecting on and assessing the effectiveness of your actions. It discusses how to read your partner's responses to your gestures, adapt your approach as needed, and continue to evolve your actions to better meet the needs of your relationship. This part encourages ongoing learning and adjustment to ensure that your actions remain aligned with the desires and happiness of both partners. Through a commitment to meaningful action and attentive, respectful behavior, men can deepen their relationships and communicate their desires in profound and lasting ways. This article not only guides them in how to do this effectively but also underscores the importance of actions in expressing the depths of their feelings beyond words.